Out of the Box was an all-time Disney Channel classic. It probably hits home with a lot of you guys that are watching right now. But if you're not familiar with Out of the Box, then I'm sorry your childhood was depraved of such an iconic piece of Disney propaganda. M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U. The weirdest part about this entire show is that the main characters, the adults, kind of just come out of nowhere. They've never been given a backstory. They just show up one day, they grab some kids, stack some boxes together, and voila! It's a TV show. Sorry, that sounds bad. Let me clarify. These two adults, Tony and Vivian, make a house out of boxes, and then they spend all day with children in these boxes, which is actually a giant clubhouse inside. Okay, that didn't really help. Roll the intro.
It's the grind hard and flip it quick, but I ain't stressing. God stay blessing me.
Out of the Box debuted almost exactly 22 years to date of this upload. Kids shows were weird. And to be totally honest, this show really taught me one main lesson as a kid. Don't talk to strangers unless they're really good at building forts. Well, let's let our cast introduce the kids. But keep an eye on Tony. See if you see anything interesting.
Tonight is one of the most exciting nights of the year. It's New Year's Eve.
Hi, baby.
Hey, hi, you guys.
Hey, sis.
I'm so excited for New Year's Eve.
Yep. Now, look, I wouldn't be too upset about this had it not happened every 5 fucking minutes. Let's scrub ahead real quick and count how many times he does it in the entire episode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've lost count at this point. I mean, case in point, this dude is a little too handsy with the talent. So naturally, 10 creepy shoulder touches and a couple uncomfortable dances later, and our cast is leading the kids in what seems to be a very terrible rendition of a kalanda. If you don't know, a kalanda is a Greek nursery rhyme type song that kids sing during New Year's and Christmas.
Ding dong bells are ringing. Happy New Year everywhere.
Oh, there's no way that real kalandas sound anything like this. I had higher hopes. We then cut to a video of a Chinese lion dance, which I'm not gonna lie, was the coolest part of the entire episode.
Wow, look at how they move. Their heads are shaking all around.
I loved it. I'm not even gonna subject you to the dance that the kids did.
Get up and do your own lion dance. Just shake your head and step and kick and step and kick.
Which was just an abomination to the real lion dance. It was disgusting. No thanks to Viv over here, because by the end of the song, she was basically just screaming into the children's faces. So they finally get over to the big US of A and how we do New Year's with our big ball drops in New York City. They then make a ball with absolutely no artistic direction at all.
These are gonna look so neat. Here, place. All right, cool.
I like it. My circles are all bright and shiny.
They just taped a bunch of shit to the ball. So they test dropping the ball, and the dude throws confetti, and they all celebrate. And then comes what I can only describe as the even cringier little brother to the song from Shark Boy and Lava Girl about dreams. It goes a little something like this.
Relax, lay about, or my fist will put you out. Dream, 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 dream.
Please tell me that this next song I'm about to show you is not worse than the Shark Boy and Lava Girl song.
Up to make a painting so my friends could see what a beautiful place this world could be. Come on, dream a dream with me and try to follow it through.
I don't know what to tell you.
A dream can change the world.
Well, now that we're done with that torture, let's talk about the story that they tell and our new friend, Dick Clock.
Dick Clock.
Yep, that's what they named this kid's character. Dick Clock. So anyways, Dick Clock is throwing a party and the big bad wolf wants to go.
Who wasn't invited to the party this year? The wolf.
No fair. I'm already dressed in everything.
Thanks to years of giving Little Red a bunch of shit, the wolf has cried wolf too many times, I guess. So the wolf makes a New Year's Eve wish to behave better and be a better friend.
I wish to behave better all the time.
Wolf gets shot down hard.
Didn't you say that last year? Yes, but I mean it this year. Sorry, Wolf. No can do.
Now, the appropriate thing for Wolf to do would be to disguise herself, and you know how that goes in the Little Red Riding Hood lore.
Ah! You again?
When that didn't work,
You're the wolf! Ah!
surprise. I guess she just asked nicely and offered to help her find her ball that she had dropped earlier, and it worked?
I'm a whole new me. That's cool. Maybe we could be friends.
It was pretty confusing, but they found the ball, and then everybody like magically loved the wolf again. And then they take Little Red's word for it that this like miraculous internal healing Wolf had was totally legitimate.
She's behaving much better. I think we should give her another chance. Let's do it.
Moral of the story is always to behave better and be a good friend. I mean, I don't know because the show never told us. They all just wish to be best friends and then they count down to midnight together, blah, 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 the whole kit and caboodle.
Let's hurry up and get that ball into place.
And then baby Chris Farley says,
I'm glad I got to be Dick Clock.
so I mean, I guess he's committed to the character? But then they just send the kids home.
Oh, look at what time it is. It's time to go home.
Phew, okay, thank God it wasn't that. No lesson learned, no overarching theme, so that's weird. I will tell you this, suffering through this episode is 100% worth it when they sing this song.
So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. I say so long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again.
And if I play any more of that, I'm gonna be facing more copyright strikes, and as we all know how that works out, I'm good. I'd say overall, Out of the Box kicks off so many chemicals in my brain that I think I just may have needed this for my overall mental health. This show, although looking back it's objectively a little creepy, has brought me so many smiles and laughs and creative ideas throughout my childhood that it would be an insult not to include it in my throwback series. If you'd like to support this crazy idea I have of doing this full time, then hit subscribe. That's the best thing you can do for me. To see all of the episodes of Out of the Box, you can hop on over to Disney Plus if you have it, or I mean, I'm sure you could find some other sources if you do a quick YouTube search, which I totally wouldn't recommend by any means because it's very illegal and is against copyright laws. If this video made you laugh, leave a like and a comment and let me know what shows that you want to see next. Peace out.
I'm so lit, I'm so lit, I'm so lit. Rolling up the green like I came up on the lit. First you fill the grinder up with the loudest piff. Tease the grinder up like you're blending the shit. Just twist your wrist. Just twist your wrist, break the blunt down, split up the split, then fill that bitch up with the greenest gift.